Do you feel the vibes? Oh yeah,
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me because I feel like I haven't done one of these in a really long time. I really love doing chit chats because I feel like they're just a really laid back video where I get to get ready for the day and chat with you guys, kind of give you updates and, you know, it's just fun. I'm not exactly sure what kind of look I'm gonna go for today, but I want it to be kind of a daytime glam look that's super fresh looking, but also really glam looking. So without further ado, let's just hop right into the tutorial. I'm actually going to be starting out on my eyes today, so I'm going to zoom you guys in and we'll get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is clip my hair back because it's just driving me nuts today. This isn't going to be the cutest hairdo ever, but the point is that it's going to get it completely out of my face. Okay, so the first step is going to be priming our eyelids, and my favorite way is to do it with a foundation or concealer. So normally I just use a normal concealer, but recently I've been trying out my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer. Since this is technically a foundation and concealer, I decided to try it out for priming my lids, and I've been really liking it. So a little fun fact for you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but my lighting is a little different again. If you haven't been following, basically I was using a couple softbox lights and a bulb went out in it. So from then I decided to try one of my boyfriend's lights, which is kind of like a ring light situation, but not really. It's just kind of like, it's not really, but I've been using it and you guys seem to really like it. But before I was still using my other softbox with it. And in this video, I decided to not turn on the softbox. It's a really nice hot day out. So I'm letting in all my natural light in and then just using this little ring light situation. I just decided to try it out today because those softbox lights are super big and bulky and they let off a lot of heat. So I've been wanting to try it without the softbox and I am today. Okay, so now I'm going to set all of that. You can use a translucent powder if you want to. I'm going to use an off-white color. This is from the Too Faced chocolate bar. I just feel like this adds even more coverage than a translucent powder for my lids. But whatever you use, you definitely want to set this cream before you go in with eyeshadows because it's just gonna make them a lot more blendable. So sticking with the same Too Faced chocolate bar, I'm gonna grab this light orange shade and using my Morphe M441 brush, I'm just going to dust this all over my upper crease as my transition shade. So while I'm blending in this transition color, I'll tell you guys kind of a crazy story, little story time action in here. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you'd know I've had a couple doctor's appointments in the last few days. So Friday I just went in for like my annual checkup and I've had this mole on my side my whole life. Sorry if this is TMI. I don't think it is. Anyways though, I had her kind of look at it because it's changed quite a bit in the past year or so, and she recommended that I see a dermatologist for it. So I actually went in today and had a dermatologist look at it, and he basically said, you know, this mole doesn't scream melanoma at me, but because it had changed quite drastically and it just had a couple warning signs of melanoma, he decided to remove it and send it in for a biopsy. But it was really crazy because I went into that office, you know, thinking I was just gonna get it checked out, and he was like ready to numb me, and I was just like, oh, I had a lot of anxiety about it, but it was literally the most painless thing. It's just really crazy and weird to me. It won't be there anymore, you know, like I've had that thing on my side my whole life, and it's not like I want it there or anything, but it's just been a beauty mark that's been there my whole life. It's gonna be weird to look at my stomach and have it not be there. It was just kind of crazy. So yeah, that's my story, guys. So now for this look, I really want a stark white brow bone highlight. So I'm taking the original Lorac Pro palette and just taking the white shade. Oh my gosh, I swear I plucked my eyebrows like a few days ago and they are just terrible again. I need to get them waxed or threaded so bad. So from the original Lorac Pro palette again, I'm gonna grab the shade Taupe and I'm gonna use that on my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just going to place this in my outer crease. I want this look to be super daytime appropriate, so I'm probably not going to go in with any other darker shadows. I really want this look to be about the smoked out winged liner, and I want to keep the actual eyeshadow look really light and fresh. So when I have little to no product on my brush, I'm going to sweep that into the inner corner just so that it all blends together. Picking up a little bit more product, I'm going to really focus this on the outer edge. Now taking the very first shadow we used from the chocolate bar, I'm going to put this all over my lid. Gemma, I guess she wants out, everybody. As I was saying, I'm just going to place that all over my lid, and this step is really going to open up this smoky eye and make it really daytime appropriate. Okay, I'm gonna go do those couple of steps on this eye and I'll be right back. Okay guys, now it's time for the smoked out winged liner. You can use any black shadow that you have. My absolute favorite is from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. So if you wanted to, you could use tape at the beginning of the eyeshadow to create that super sharp line. I myself need practice doing freehand winged liner, and the perfect time to practice is with eyeshadow. Another thing is that's why I did my eye makeup before my face makeup, because now I can clean up my wing and anything I need to with makeup remover and concealer as well. I'm probably going to be completely silent while I do this, but that's because I need full concentration. So say a quick little prayer with me and let's get to work. Another thing that sometimes helps me is doing my wing step by step on each eye. I normally don't in videos just for the sake of the video, but since this is more of a laid back chit chat, I'm gonna try doing it this way. Okay, so I will later perfect the tips of the wings, but I'm going to finish up with the rest of it right now. Okay, so now I'm taking this smudger brush from Eco Tools and I'm going to take that taupe shade again. And with this, I'm just going to start smoking out the top of the wing. So basically you just want to darken it, smoke it out, darken it, smoke it out until you get your desired look. Okay, so now for the part that it really all comes together, you want to take a makeup wipe. I like to kind of wrap it around my finger like this. I just feel like it gets the sharpest, most precise line. And this is also when the tip of the wing is really going to smoke out as well and look really like cat eye, you know. And there it is, you have a really nice smoked out winged liner. So I'm gonna go do this eye really quick and I will be right back. Okay, so I just messed with these wings forever. They're still not perfect, but I'm just gonna move on. So I'm going to prime my face with the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, and I'm gonna do this before applying my falsies so that this can soak into my skin. I love this stuff so much. It's like my favorite part of the day when I get to put this stuff on. I personally really love the scent, and it's just so moisturizing and nice. I just really really, really love it. So for falsies today, I'm going to apply some Ardell Demi Wispies, but first I'm going to prep my lashes with some mascara. And today I'm going to use the Rodial Glamo Lash XXL mascara. So this is obviously called a daytime glam look because it is daytime for me and for a lot of people, but this is quite a bit for some people. It is a very glam makeup look, so if this is something that you would only wear at night, then just wear it at night. Okay guys, so I have my lashes and my brows on, and for foundation I am going to be using my Clinique Beyond Perfecting. If you guys are new to my channel, this is my holy grail foundation. It's my absolute fave. I'm actually going to try mixing it with an oil today though, which I've never tried with this foundation. So I'm taking my Rodial Stem Cell Superfood Facial Oil, and all I'm going to do is put a couple drops of this in my hand and dip my beauty blender in it before I blend out my foundation. And I'm just going to dip it in there and blend it out. Theoretically, this should sheer out the foundation a little bit and make it a bit more dewy. To me, this foundation has quite a dewy finish already, so I'm interested to see how dewy I can make it. Oh my gosh, I am so dewy right now. Can you guys see this? I love it though. Dang. So this foundation is still a little bit dark for me, and I just really like putting foundation down my neck even if it does match, just because I feel like it looks weird to have a full coverage face and then have like your veins and stuff showing through on your neck. So some people think this is really weird to put foundation on your neck, but I promise you a lot of people do it. Just looks better in my opinion. So now I'm going to conceal and highlight with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. By the way, I haven't done like my bottom mascara or anything. That's because I prefer... Hello? Hi. Oh, it's starting to hurt. Sorry guys, that was Harley calling to check on me. I was saying I haven't done my mascara under here or anything because I prefer to do my concealer and not have it be in the way. But some people do it before, it's just a preference. So once I've really patted that concealer out, I'm gonna go in and set it. Today I'm gonna be using my L'Oreal True Match Mineral Powder, which I have been loving. I think it's discontinued and I'm almost out of it, so I'm thoroughly depressed. I haven't gone to the gym today yet, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna take this makeup off before I go. I almost always go to the gym with no makeup on. I don't want to look like a freak with all this makeup on, but at the same time, like, it's a lot of work to put it all on. It's also a lot of work to take it all off. Even if I'm not doing anything, I just keep it on because it's like, you know, I worked really hard on it. Okay, now I'm taking this big powder brush by Eco Tools and I'm just setting my face. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, just depending on what I'm doing for the day. But I really like just putting a light layer of powder so that my bronzer and stuff doesn't go on patchy at all. So next I'm going to warm up my complexion a little bit with Rodial's Deluxe Contouring Powder. You guys know I absolutely love this stuff. It's the perfect contouring powder, but I also really like it just for bronzing. So I thought today I would show you guys how I just bronze with it and not really contour. Since this is a daytime look and my eyes are pretty dramatic, I'm going to keep the face really, really light looking. So there's my little bronzy contour situation. As you can see, it gives me quite a bit of definition, but it's not gonna look like super stark or straight or too much or anything either. Okay, to switch it up a little bit, and since this is more of a daytime look, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Blush Gems. This is a highlight I go for in the daytime all the time because it's really, really natural looking. It gives more of a wet, dewy look than like a super strong highlight. So when I'm highlighting, I really just start at the very highest point of my cheekbone and just kind of wiggle the brush there. Then once I don't have as much product on my brush, I kind of move it down and up here and blend it out all over. But again, you want to start just by really placing it on the highest point so that most of the color deposit is right there at the top of your cheekbone. Dang, look at that highlight, yo. So I'm gonna do a couple steps to brighten and open up my eyes a little bit. The first thing is I'm going to put my Rimmel nude pencil in my waterline. Then I know I said I wasn't gonna use it, but I'm actually going to take Becca's Pearl and just pop this in the inner corner of my eyes. Boom! Do you see how those two steps just really opened up the eyes? It makes such a difference. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm quickly gonna put mascara on my lower lashes off camera, and for that I'm gonna use Jordana's Best Lash Extreme. Okay, I'm gonna pair this look with a pinky nude. Keep in mind you can pair it with any lip color. Literally, this would be gorgeous with so many different lip options. So for lipstick, I'm gonna use Wet n Wild's Fergie Daily. Okay, so I'm going to top it off with a little bit of gloss. This is Bite Beauty's Rambutan. Really, really great nude gloss, and they smell absolutely amazing. Okay guys, so that's it for this Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. I really hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up for me if you did like it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!